Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone. My name is Zubair Wabsal and I'm a facilitator at Rehan School from campus and I'm also Chief Funding Officer. Today's topic is something we all face daily, making decision. Every choice we make to shapes our life, whether it's small or big. But the challenge is not just deciding; it's deciding wisely without future regards. Today, my guest took ChatGPT. Let's start now. Hello.
Hey there. How's it going? What's on your mind today?
My first question: how can I balance logic and emotion when deciding something?
That's a great question. I think it often comes down to finding a middle ground. One way is to first lay out the logical pros and cons and then consider how you feel about each option. It helps to reflect on your values and intuition as well. And sometimes taking a bit of time to let both logic and emotion settle can give you a clearer perspective.
Okay, that's good. My next question: uh, what are the signs that I might be making a rushed decision?
Yeah, definitely. Some common signs include feeling rushed or pressured, having a lot of uncertainty or anxiety about the decision, or not being able to think of long-term consequences. Also, if you find yourself ignoring red flags, or if you're relying heavily on gut feelings without any concrete data, those can be hints that you might be rushing. Taking a step back and giving yourself some breathing room can help a lot.
Okay, that's good. My next question: what factors should I consider before making an important decision?
Great question. Some key factors include the long-term impact, your values and goals, potential risks and benefits, the opinions of trusted advisors, and how it aligns with your long-term vision. It's also helpful, and even the timing of the decision. Balancing all these aspects can definitely help you make a well-rounded choice.
Okay, that's good. My next question: what's the difference between a good decision and a lucky one?
That's a really interesting distinction. An informed decision is usually based on careful analysis, good data, and thoughtful consideration of all the factors involved. On the other hand, a lucky decision is more about chance or serendipity, where the outcome turns out well, but not necessarily because of a deliberate strategy. In short, informed decisions are intentional and guided, while lucky decisions are more about random positive outcomes.
Good. My next question: how can I analyze possible consequences before I decide?
That's a great approach. One way is to map out potential outcomes by creating a sort of decision tree. You can list each possible choice and then consider the short term and long term consequences for each one. It also helps to weigh the probabilities and the impact of each outcome. Another good tactic is to seek input from others who have experience or expertise. And of course, reflecting on past experiences can give you some insights into what might happen.
Okay, that's good. My next question: what role does is intuition play in decision making?
Intuition definitely plays a significant role. It's often shaped by your past experiences, knowledge, and even subconscious pattern recognition. Intuition can help you quickly narrow down choices, especially in complex situations where logic alone might not be enough. Of course, it's best when combined with rational analysis so that you get a balanced perspective.
Wow, good. My next question: how can post mistake help me make smarter choice now?
Absolutely. Mistakes are great learning opportunities. When you reflect on them, you can identify what went wrong, what assumptions you made, and what you might do differently next time. Over time, this process helps you build better judgment and refine your decision making skills. Plus, embracing mistakes with a growth mindset can really help you become more adaptable and resilient in the long run.
Okay, good. My next question: what techniques can help me stay calm under pressure?
Staying calm under pressure definitely takes some practice. Some helpful techniques include deep breathing exercises to slow your heart rate, mindfulness, or meditation to keep your mind present, and breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps so it feels less overwhelming. Also, positive self talk and focusing on what you can control can really help keep anxiety at bay. And of course, regular practice and preparation can make a huge difference too.
Okay, I am understand. Okay, good. My next question: how do successful people handle regret after a wrong decision?
Yeah, that's a great point. Successful people often embrace regret as a learning tool. They reflect on what went wrong without being overly self critical. They also focus on taking responsibility, adjusting their approach, and using that insight to make better decisions in the future. They also tend to maintain a resilient mindset, viewing setbacks as temporary and as stepping stones toward growth. It's all about learning, adapting, and moving forward.
Okay, that's good. My next questions: what mindset help in learning from poor decision instead of feeling guilty?
A growth mindset is definitely key here. It's all about viewing failures as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as setbacks. It involves staying curious, being open to feedback, and being willing to experiment and iterate. People with a growth mindset also tend to embrace challenges, persist through obstacles, and see effort as a path to mastery. Ultimately, it helps turn each experience, even the difficult ones, into a stepping stone for future success.
Okay, good. My next question: how can I trust myself more when making thought choices?
Building self trust definitely takes time and practice. One way is to start by reflecting on past decisions and acknowledging the times you made good choices. Also, setting small, achievable goals and following through on them can help build confidence. Another key is to practice self compassion and not be too hard on yourself when things don't go perfectly. Over time, as you build more experience and see positive results, your trust in your own judgment will grow.
Okay, okay. My next question is: what's the importance of taking small decisions quickly and big ones slowly?
That's a great distinction. The idea is that small decisions often have limited impact, so making them quickly can save time and mental energy. On the other hand, big decisions usually have more significant consequences, so they benefit from more careful consideration, gathering information, and weighing all the factors. It helps you be more efficient and focused, and it also ensures that you're putting the right amount of thought into decisions that matter most.
Okay, good. My next question: how can I make team decision without conflict or confusion?
That's a really important skill. One way is to ensure clear communication from the start, making sure everyone understands the goals and the criteria for the decision. It's also helpful to encourage open dialogue where everyone feels comfortable sharing their perspectives and concerns. Another key is to establish a collaborative decision making process where everyone's input is valued and considered. And of course, having a clear decision making structure, like defining roles and responsibilities, can help reduce confusion and keep everyone on the same page.
Okay, that's good. Amazing. My next question: what is the best way to compare short team versus long team benefits?
That's a great question. One effective approach is to create a cost benefit analysis for both perspectives. For short term benefits, consider immediate gains, quick returns, and the impact on current resources. For long term benefits, you'll want to weigh sustained growth, future opportunities, and potential scalability. It can also help to look at how each option aligns with your overall goals and values. Sometimes using visual tools like charts or graphs can make it easier to compare and contrast. Ultimately, it's about finding the right balance and making sure that both short-term and long-term perspectives are considered.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know. Happy to help.
Okay, take care.
You too. Take care and have a great one. Feel free to
Hafiz,
reach out any.
Hafiz.
खुदा हाफिज आपके दिन अच्छा गुजरे फिर मिलेंगे
इंशाल्लाह फिर मिलेंगे. Viewers, our decision teach something. Even the wrong ones guide us toward the right path. The key is not to fear making mistakes, but to learn, adjust, and grow with every experience. Use technology and self-awareness together. Because when wisdom meets greatly reward discipline. Keep learning, keep decision, keep improving. Because your choice define you. Listening. Zubair website wala and facilitated Rehan School Campus and Pakistan Zindabad and